Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, bout 9 of the evening, 6 by 3-minute rounds in the lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, trained by CUD from the Chinese Dungeon Gym with an official weight of 62.5 kilograms. He has a record of 13 fights with 2 draws, 3 losses, and 8 wins, fighting out of Suzhou in the Jiaxing Province, China. Ladies and gentlemen, this is YangYang Lee. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, trained by Ruben Sanchez from the Cuban Boxing Club with an official weight of 60.6 kilograms. He has a record of 8 fights with 1 loss and 7 wins, 5 by way of knockout, hailing from Nigeria, but proudly fighting out of Perth, Western Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kazeem, the African Dream, Soyoye!
Very much, CJ Rose. Great introduction as always. Vince Pergolotti has the assignment for this co-main event of Thunderdome 46 international affair. Kazeem Soyoye taking on YangYang Lee. Very respectful between both trainers. Ruben the Cuban there. Said I don't think that he understands exactly what Vince is telling him, but at least he's pointing to the right areas. So
he knows how to box, this guy.
Yeah, he's experienced in there, and he's come to fight. And not coming all the way from China to Australia just to lay down. So it's going to be a good fight, this one.
He didn't come for a haircut, that's for sure.
Yes.
He's coming off his first TKO loss. So it's going to be interesting to see how he goes in this fight.
Yeah, fighters like to bounce back after a bit of a hiccup in their careers. That's a nice little jab there by Lee.
It's going to be a contrast in styles. We've got Kazeem, he has 7 wins.
And he's been
KO.
impressive in his performances at Thunderdome, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's just a power puncher guy. I'd like to see him take some of the power off to set up his punches. Because every one of his punches is with bad intentions. But the reason it's obviously contrasting styles for the viewers at home is 7 fights for 5 KOs, or 7 wins, sorry. And obviously Lee, he's got the 8 wins but no KOs at all. So he's happy to win on points.
And Soyoye stalking his opponent in Lee, looking for an opening. A nice jab there by Soyoye.
Kazeem's so compact with his stance. He's got nice low stance. He gets a lot of his power from his legs. But I said he's just the intimidation factor, just walking his opponent down and throwing every punch with bad intention. He's feeling each other out at the moment. Kazeem's obviously trying to come forward and Lee's happy to sit on the back foot, but he's certainly keeping his distance. He's got a nice jab.
Yeah. Hey, look, they're swinging wildly here. They've got both fighters got to be careful. So he'll come in great condition again. He keeps on getting better. A fighter keeps on getting better each time we see him. Mentioned that a few times tonight among a lot of rematch possibilities, so it's been a story that we can tell. Nice jab there by Lee. Closing stages.
Those are, you know, really obviously feeling out stage in that first round. I think obviously you can see Kazeem's trying to be the aggressor, he's trying to come forward, and Lee looks like he's happy to sit on the back foot, but he's, as I said, he's keeping his distance with his lead hand. This is a real tactical battle, this fight. Six rounds.
It's certainly shaping up that way. Soyoye is the one that did a lot of the stalking in that round, as we're about to see on the replay. Look at Philippa Jane and Sarah Louise, along with Diva Skies, doing a fantastic job tonight as our Thunderdome ring girls. See the animated corner of Lee. Vince Pergolotti tells him to get a hurry up because we're ready to start round number 2. It's jab to start there by Lee. Soyoye's got to be careful. He's not just looking for that one power shot. He's not that type of fighter, but he wants to get this guy out of there.
As I said, I mean, I've said it before when Kazeem fights, I've got a lot of respect, and I think he could go far, obviously with his boxing, but I do think that he forces the punches just too much. Just early stage, every punch is in bad intention. There's no harm in doing that, but if you can just set up some punches, throw some body shots, work that jab, the knockout's just going to come with his power, with his speed. But he likes to hit hard. I think that if you can close the distance here, it's a nice left hook. You can see that Lee's willing to engage with him, so I think his best bet might be to pressure the fight, get underneath him, and then let the punches go.
There's a bit of a cut on the right side of the eye, and it's bothering Lee. That was the punch combination that landed, and it's starting to open up now, so Soyoye's going to see that as a target for that left.
It's not in a good spot because it looks like it's under the eyelid.
Yeah, and it's bothering Lee. No, another one. It's starting to bother him, these punches. Soyoye sort of switched stances briefly. He's looking for an opening there to land another punch. So I think he was looking for bad intentions there. Nice punch there by Lee, but still a bit of time to go in the second round. But yeah, Kazeem has definitely got a target in mind.
Yeah, he's looking for it. For this weight, you know, Kazeem's just so powerfully built that he's happy just to do what he's doing now and sit in front of his opponent. But you can see, like I said, Lee's willing to engage with him. So he's got to try and set some traps, lighten up a couple of those punches, try to get Lee to engage, and that's when you want to nail him with the big power shot.
Yeah, certainly. He threw that wild left hand, didn't land, but he had a bit of a wry smile after it missed. Nice defense there by Soyoye with that, following that nice left, and yeah, he's starting to taunt his opponent Lee a little bit there. Got to be careful though, because I still think Lee is dangerous.
Yeah, the cut's getting worse.
Yep. Said he's looking forward to the end of this round to get some work done. That was another nice left, landed in the same spot, so it's going to bother him even more now. Closing stages of round 2. Nice way to end the round for Kazeem Soyoye. I think CJ was wondering where the other mic went. I think the rapper took it without us knowing. Great teamwork here. But, another interesting round. It's a very strong round for Soyoye, and let's see the work that the guys do in the corner for Lee. He's got a bit of help in the corner from Pinky's gym. Nice to lend support. Ruben the Cuban probably happy with the work that his fighter's doing so far.
Yeah, you have to be happy with that. As I said, I think he's obviously just controlling the center of the ring. He's controlling the fight at the moment just by pure, just his stature, just his size, just his strength, which he does.
Round 3 coming up, and that looks nasty. The right side of the eye, that's swelling up.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's certainly deceptive because it looks worse than.
It looks bad.
Yeah.
But again, I think this gives Kazeem Soyoye a big target. And he's going to be looking for it with that left he's been landing. As a good move by Vince Pergolotti to get out of the way then. Slick moves. Wild telegraph punch there by Soyoye. I think that Lee saw that coming a while away. A little slip there. And Lee's complaining of a punch behind the head. I didn't see it myself.
Yeah, I think it was just a bit of a push.
Yeah. Lee's throwing out that jab. Does it again, but there's no substance behind what he was just doing. That's better.
It's hard. I remember we've seen it earlier on in the fights, especially with Lewis Clark. And when you've got a guy that's just in front of him walking down.
Nice. Right on cue, Paul.
Yeah. It's just hard to just keep him off you if you haven't got that defensive power.
Great punch there by Kazeem. He's starting to feel it. He senses he's close to getting the stoppage here. He's still got a bit of time to work in round 3 as well.
Kazeem doesn't wait.
No.
He's happy to just
He
throw.
sees it and he goes for it. We've seen it so many times now. Controlling the fight, and again, he's not backing down.
No, he came here to fight.
Yeah. His follow-up punches there by Soyoye was very impressive. There's just not enough follow-up. It's in the corner now, and again, wild punches being thrown there by Soyoye. You can hear the crowd that's supporting Soyoye. I don't think there's any need to ask about YangYang Lee, but I think that the crowd actually appreciate that he's come over from China.
And he's fighting. He's put on a good fight.
He is. He's putting on a good performance, but he's probably just overmatched and overpowered at this stage by Soyoye. But fights can change. Still almost halfway through.
Yeah, which, as I said at the start of the fight, as a fighter, 8 wins and no knockouts, Kazeem's going to think, he's going to know that too, and he's going to feel confident just to walk forward.
Yeah, you can tell him he's just stalking. And end of round 3, and again, going into the later rounds. And again, and tell me, Paul, if a fighter does have a tough weight cut, I mean, how does that affect as far as the later rounds are concerned?
Yeah, look, it's hard. I mean, for me to make weight when I used to fight, it was tough, and obviously the longer the fight goes.
Is the hardest point of a training camp the weight cut, or is it?
Yeah, look, for some people it can be. Physically, I wouldn't say there's one thing of a camp. I think mentally, it's amazing how many fighters I find that they say that the fight game's 80% mental, but they only do physical training. So some of the mental training that you need to do to fight, I think, is really challenging. But weight cuts, it's hard physically. It's at the end of the camp too, and it's before the fun stuff, and that's what makes it hard, because you've got to get through that to make the fight. And obviously Lee's made it difficult to make weight, and it can play a part in the later rounds because your body's fatigued, and how much can you recover in that 24 hours?
We'll see how he handles it now, especially where he's come over from, but also, again, Soyoye was always going to accept the fight. Oh, yeah. Nice. Again, they throw it wildly now to start round 4. And complaints again from Lee about punches to the back of the head or being hit to the back of the head. But again, I think that he's just buying some time.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Lee's willing to engage the way that he is when they're sort of getting caught on the inside of it. He actually looks like he's got really good footwork, and he looks like he's got some good movement. It'd be good to see him just use that movement in the jabs and try to keep Kazeem away. But it doesn't seem like, based on his record and what we've seen today, that he's got the power to do that.
They're both taunting each other now, Paul. So first it was instigated by Soyoye. But again, I like the fact that Lee is just hanging in there, not backing down, and he's taking a bit of damage. You can see on the right side, right eye. The corner's done a pretty good job with the swelling.
Yeah, done really well.
I've seen that a couple of times, and I will suspect with one of the fights with a cut and didn't see any cut equipment. I think that they borrowed some and they did a pretty good job afterwards. That was the corner of Lewis Clark, wasn't it?
It was. Yeah. And he didn't bleed.
So what's up with
that?
It
was bleeding and then it just stopped and it didn't go again.
I thought it was probably the best performance in his career so far.
He did well.
On to this one, again, championships rounds we're in. Again, Soyoye just wants to keep getting better and looking forward to the next fight. He loves fighting at Thunderdome. So that one time where he thought he won, and a lot of people agree with him, and Hudson didn't get the decision his way.
Yeah.
Another nice moment there by Soyoye. He's dictating what happens in this fight. He's just having more success.
It'd be interesting to know, Brett, where does Kazeem want to go? What does he want to do?
What's the next step for him?
Because I think that Tony's matched this fight perfectly. He's getting the work.
Getting him ready.
Like I said, his last two fights, he stopped the fight in the second round. So to go the distance here or to get some rounds in, that was a good body shot.
Yeah, it was.
He's hit him with a really good body shot.
Yeah, and that's where you talk about the step up. So, another nice punch there. Oh, he's down. He gets up straight away. He's calling it a slip.
No, it's a knockdown.
Yeah, I thought so. That would have surprised me if there wasn't a knockdown there. Again, because Vince applied it to Jack Thompson in an earlier fight. So that was a lot more complete than that knockdown was. But first knockdown of this fight happens in round 4. He wasn't hurt, he got straight back up.
As I said, I mean, we're going to see the replay. He was swinging at the same time.
Situation.
Yeah.
I think it looked like a punch landed to me, but again, he handled it very well and got straight back up. What's said on the replay here?
As I said, I'm still surprised that Lee's willing to engage the way he's engaging with Kazeem. It's just falling into his game plan perfectly. If I was in the corner, Lee, I'd be encouraging him. As I said, get behind his jab, get behind his movement. Don't engage with him.
That was right in front of our commentary position. Now we're coming up with a knockdown. Again, it was probably the punch landed as he slipped. So,
it was a right hand.
Yeah. But again, he got back straight back up. Round 5, ladies and gentlemen. Co-main event of Thunderdome 46. Been a fantastic night of fights. Definitely, another nice punch there by Soyoye. He's throwing wildly now. I like the way that Lee is just firing back. He's not going to take it.
Yeah, no, he's willing to engage.
Going one way. Yeah, he's willing to engage. I like it. Again, dictating where the fight goes is Soyoye.
Yeah, it seems, as I said, like in the fights that we've commentated here, no one's really had an answer to his presence in the ring. And his presence is just to come forward and
aware of his power as well.
Yeah, and it's just to intimidate the opponents like that. I mean, yeah, you catch it on the gloves, you catch it on the forearm, but over time, those punches cause damage and things start to hurt. Picking your arms up aren't as easy anymore.
Oh, that's a nice punch there by Soyoye.
And he took it well. Oh, did
that's
he what?
The thing. It didn't faze him.
Did he what? Take it well.
He's lucky he was on the opposite side of where the damage is on the right side. Oh, nice by Soyoye again. Again, The ability to absorb damage from Lee tonight has been impressive.
Especially, as I said, nice. And he comes back with the best right hand of the punch. And Kazeem says, let's get it on.
Oh, nice. He's pushing the action forward as Pergolotti separates them.
We've got 60 seconds left in this round, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for these fighters. Let's hear it for Kazeem. Let's hear it for
And hear the support in the house here tonight at Bet Metro City. The best venues in the world to view boxing. I'm happy with our view, by the way, Paul.
Yeah, it's been a good view tonight.
It's been an incredible night of fights from the opening bell. The fight, because again the exhibition delivered. We've still got the main event to come with Team Maurice Terra, Stephen Gago, WBC Australasian welterweight title on the line against YangYang. Again, he's just going to the body, Soyoye, and then just keep on punishing him. But again, when we saw the last fight where Ryan Day was breaking down Jack Briggs, it's a bit different with this one. Look, he's still ready to go. So we've got one more to go. And we look at some of the action on the replay.
You can see on the replay, it just goes to script that Kazeem starts the round by being on the front foot, aggressive, hard punches, and it just puts it. This is the knockdown. It just puts the opponent in a position that they just can't get to their basics are coming forward. They've got to sit on the back foot whether they like it or not.
seconds out, sixth and final round.
Final round coming up.
And he's done really well with that cut because that cut stopped bleeding. Look, there's no Vaseline on it. It just stopped bleeding.
Again, that's the way I love the respect. They come in, they touch gloves, and they're going to throw down for 3 more minutes. No, I think that Soyoye is going to go for it here. Nice punch. So again, the ability of Lee to absorb some power punches like that Soyoye is throwing is incredible.
Yeah, or else we get sprayed here in the corner. And I was going to say last round, it's obviously credit to Lee for coming over here, putting this fight on, and willing to engage after he's come off his first stoppage loss and his only stoppage loss.
Southpaw stands for Soyoye. Vince Pergolotti separates them as they go at it again.
If you're here for Kazeem, the African Dream, Soyoye, ladies and gentlemen, now is the time.
Nice job there by Soyoye.
Yeah.
Can he take this one out of the hands of the judges? Can he finish it early?
Said Soyoye's going to be looking for the knockout in the last minute of the fight, I'm thinking.
He's certainly going for it. He's been going for it for the whole fight, but
he hasn't stopped trying to get that. He's thrown some massive power shots.
This,
not the last punch there.
Yeah, just super matched up by Tony Toles.
Yeah, certainly is. Once again. And again, we thought that the writing was on the wall when that damage started to show in round 2, and then again the great job by their corner.
Yeah, done well.
Less than 60 seconds remaining now, ladies and gentlemen.
They're going to throw big time here. Nice punch there by Lee. But Soyoye says, yeah, that was a good punch, but I want to get you back here.
Yeah, I know.
And race tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Final 30 seconds.
Oh.
Crowd going absolutely ballistic here.
Let's let him go for it for the last 30 seconds.
Look at this. Bit of showboating, final seconds. Great fight. We'll go to the judges' scorecards. Very impressive performance by Kazeem Soyoye again.
Yeah, great
I
matchup.
have to tell him that's to be a quick interview because we're running behind time. But yeah, try wrestling the mic up.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck.
I want me to just give him a chance of speaking to his fans, that's it. But I just got to tell him it's got to be yeah, guys.
For the referee's decision. Here we go. All right, both fighters to the center of the ring. Bout 9 of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. A fantastic co-main event for Thunderdome 46. We had 6 rounds of action in the lightweight division. Now we're going to turn to the judges for their decision, ladies and gentlemen. It is unanimous. Your winner, the blue corner, Kazeem Soyoye.
Congratulations to the African Dream, Kazeem Soyoye. Great tough opponent. Thank you very much for coming all the way from China. YangYang Lee, thank you very much. Tough. Kazeem, I know you like to talk and you've got plenty of fans here. We don't have much time, but I want to give you the respect to sort of say thank you to some of your supporters because you had some fantastic supporters in the house tonight.
My people, God did. So I just want to say thank to God. Glory be to God Almighty. Yeah, injury free, no issue. We are still going to party tonight. Yeah. So I just want to say a big thanks to my coach, to my promoter, and all my fans that come out tonight to support me. This is love. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for the support, for the love. Thank you so much.
Kazeem, you keep getting better every time we see you. We love seeing you at Thunderdome. We cannot wait to see you in the ring again. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the African Dream, Kazeem Soyoye.
Birthday girl. I told Amber to few.
Back up, back up.